Hello everyone, King Judah here. I've made over 300 Omegle videos on YouTube, which equivalates to around 500 to 600 hours spent on online chatting websites. So, I feel pretty qualified when it comes to talking about Omegle alternatives and which ones are the best and which ones you should stay away from. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this video. So what I did is I created a little tier list here with some of the most popular Omegle alternatives. I'm going to be going through them, listing my opinion, talking about why I like or dislike them. A couple disclaimers before we get into this. Number one, this is obviously my opinion, so you can either take it or ignore it. It's completely up to you. Number two is when it comes to popularity, a lot of these websites will list how many people are online right now. They're often lying, alright? So, ignore that. I'm going to be going off of popularity as in how much I hear about it and how often I hear that people are going on it, chatting on it, how many streamers use it, how many YouTubers use it, etc. And number three is I'm not sponsored by any of these people, even though when Omegle originally shut down, a lot of these websites did reach out for promotions. So even if I have done a promotion for one of these websites in the past, this video is not sponsored, so this video is not biased at all. This is purely my opinion. That's enough talk. Drop a like if you want. If you don't, go and drop a dislike. It's totally up to you. Let's get right into this. So first off, we have Omegle here. And Omegle was the best, man. Rest in peace. We're going to just put it up in S tier right away, just because Omegle is kind of the gold standard when it comes to online video chatting websites. Which is not saying a lot, but still, we're gonna put it in S tier for now. The second option here is Grass, aka go outside and actually talk to people in real life. I'm not the biggest fan, so I'm gonna put that in D tier. Okay, so now that we're actually getting into the Omegle alternatives, I am purely going off of my experience. I've spent lots and lots and lots, honestly too many hours, on online video chatting websites, and that's what I'm basing my opinion off of. So first off, we got Roulette. Roulette was like the OG Omegle. It was like the first popular online video chatting website. And I think it's way older than Omegle, honestly. And it's still up to this day. And if you go on this, you gotta be at least 35 years old. Because like this is like a boomer Omegle. That's basically what this is. I personally wouldn't recommend it for many people. It's just kind of outdated and kind of just, it's like the leftovers, you know? It's just not that good. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to put it in C tier, even though for some reason it is still popular. It's not that popular, and it's just not worth your time in my opinion. Yubo, okay, Yubo is unique. So Yubo is kind of like a combination of like Tinder and Omegle, and kind of like also like live streaming. So from my knowledge of Yubo, there's like you can match with people, and then you can also like live stream and people can watch you, and then you can also like just video chat with people. It's actually a pretty cool idea. I feel like if the people on there weren't so dang weird, and weird is relative, right? Because obviously if you're chatting to anyone online, you gotta assume they're gonna be weird. But from my experience, Yubo people are even weirder. You know, I would almost put it at A tier just because of how, like, I kind of like how it's like an all-in-one type of app. But unfortunately, I just haven't had like that many good moments. You know, as a YouTuber who looks for clips, I'm all about funny moments, best moments on Omegle or whatever website I'm on. I just have not found those on Yubo, so I don't use it. But I'm gonna still put it in B tier just because I kind of like it as an idea, but it's just execution wise, it hasn't been that good. ChatHub, I mean, if you're going on ChatHub, you're a horn dog, dude. I mean, you gotta be really horny to end up on here. This is just not a safe website in my opinion. I think it's sketch. I think you will probably be involved in some sort of crime. I mean, that's just the reputation I feel like I get when I go on here. Definitely not recommended. I'm gonna put it at D tier. It's just as bad as going outside. MeetMe is, I think, just ChatHub, but like a little bit safer. There's a little bit more privacy protocols when it comes to MeetMe. I haven't spent that much time on it. It's kind of popular. It's not as popular as Yubo and not as popular as Roulette, but because it's like ChatHub but like a little bit better, I'm gonna put it in C tier. And then we got Omegle.tv. Omegle.tv is my go-to now that Omegle is shut down. I think it's the most similar to Omegle. There is kind of like a login thing now, and you can also preview people before you actually start talking to them, which is just privacy things, which I understand that they have to have. It doesn't particularly bother me. I mean, the reason Omegle got shut down was because Omegle had like no privacy like protection at all, which resulted in crime. I think it makes sense. I think Ohm.tv is the way to go in 2024. So also, if you just saw my eyes, I was not checking the date in the bottom right corner of my screen. Okay, don't accuse me of that. I know it's 2024. It's February. Okay, I should know it's 2024 by now. Leave me alone. Anyway, A tier for Ohm.tv in my opinion. CamSurf. Okay, so CamSurf is also decently popular. I think it's just kind of sketch. It's just a sketch website. A lot of these websites are kind of outdated in my opinion. I think the best way to have a good online video chatting experience is when there's lots of people that are your age, and there's just lots of people. Like, the more people, the better. You know what I mean? Because you're more likely to meet with someone that's like actually entertaining and you can have a conversation with. And I'm not hearing anything in the biosphere of the internet. Hey dude, like, you ever hop on CamSurf? Like, you know what I mean? Like, CamSurf just isn't it. It's not popping right now. It doesn't have anything special. You know, the difference between Yubo and like these other ones is Yubo actually has like other features on the app. You know what I mean? But CamSurf just is not. I haven't found anything special about it. I'd go to Ohm.tv 100 times before I'd go on CamSurf Online. But is it better than ChatHub? Yeah. So I'm going to put in C tier. This one is called Emerald Chat. This one I have very, very little experience with, but I think it is more modern, and I think that if it does some better marketing and actually gets more people on it, because again, I think something that these websites struggle with is for the website to get popular, it kind of needs to be popular, which is, I know it's kind of like, well, how is that possible then, you know? But that's kind of just how it is, you know what I mean? It's like, for people to want to chat on your website, they have to know that other people are chatting on their website. And I think that's the only reason Emerald Chat is not popular. It's just no one's talking about it. You know, no one wants to go on Emerald Chat, you know? So I think Emerald Chat as a platform is good though. And so for that reason, I'm going to put it at B. I think it has potential. It just needs to get more hype around it. That's just my opinion. And then the last Omegle alternative is the Monkey app. I have spent a decent amount of time on the Monkey app. I've actually had some conversations on there. I've had some clips. I've had some funny moments. It's definitely not bad. The community on Monkey is weird though, in my opinion. I have had good moments, like I've said before, but not that many. I think one good thing about Monkey when it comes to popularity is that it's very international. So a lot of countries are feeding into Monkey, which helps it grow kind of a user base, right? And so I think it does have potential again. I've had some weird experiences on there along with some good moments. I think it's all right. I honestly think it's all right. So I'm going to put it in B tier. So this is my list of best Omegle alternatives. Omegle S tier, Ohm.tv is A, Yubo, Emerald Chat, and Monkey are probably B tier, and then Chat Roulette, MeetMe, and CamSurf C, and then D is Real Life and ChatHub. If you guys want to watch some of my Omegle/Ohm.tv funny moments, like I said before, I have over 300 videos on my channel, so go check them out. They're really funny. Trust me, if I posted it, it's worth the watch. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.